What it is, everybody? Thanks for tuning back into another episode here on the Speedbug channel. I want to talk to you about the next project and what not is or may not be coming to the channel. And to be honest, I'll be straight and frank with a lot of you. I don't really have a desire to do another bike. Still my ultimate dream, I still, is to get a dirt bike. And it's not that I can't afford it or anything like that. It's just I have to drive pretty far to be able to ride it and then ride it comfortably. And I'm past the whole stage. I'm just gonna ride it on the street and stuff like that. Nah, I got too much good shit in my life to lose now to be doing stupid stuff like that, and be trying to run from the law and getting tickets and stuff like that. I ain't got time for that. Eventually, so we will get the dirt bike. I know a lot of you always suggest, hey, get a naked bike and do that, Yeah, I kind of had the hooligan bike, the Hyper Motard. Am I gonna lie that I miss it? I miss that. It was super cool looking, definitely unique as far as the naked half-ass supermoto. I mean, even though it's twice the weight of any other real supermoto, but it was also like 3 times the power, so it kind of made it fun. You could do 150 miles an hour on a naked supermoto, where you ain't doing that on a dirt bike. But that bike weighs 400 pounds, where a dirt bike weighs like 220. So big difference. Plenty other big differences. That bike, street suspension, this, that, whatever. Looked cool, but it was just problem after problem. You change the damn riding modes, like I've said many times. Check engine light, come on. And I ain't got time for that Ducati shit. I still love to look at them, ride other people's Ducatis, but I ain't owning one. So, the MT-07s, the MT-09s and stuff like that, you already know I'm just not a Yamaha type of guy. If I was going to probably get another Yamaha, it'd be another R1M. I really liked that bike, but that's probably about it. Or Yamaha jet ski. Do I still want to build the turbo bike? Yeah, the turbo bike was pretty badass. I still kind of want to build the turbo bike. It would be nice to be able to build like a 350, 400 rear wheel horsepower, maybe 450-ish, do some, 7s, maybe try and dabble into the 6s and stuff. But to be honest, I'm looking more right over there, not specifically at that Trans Am, but I really want to build an all-out race car. More so race car than Snow White. Snow White, I'm not going to chop up. It's not that I don't want to throw any more power at it or anything like that. Snow White still has a lot of street stuff in it. That car is a 3LT. It still has all its air-conditioned seats, heated seats, memory foam, memory seats, electric, steering wheel, suede insides, all that stuff. And I don't feel like putting a cage and chopping that up, with the, electric start, remote start, and all that other stuff. So, no. It would have been better to do it to Pikachu, where Pikachu is not as well optioned out, but Pikachu came into the picture a little bit later. No big deal. But I would rather and love to build an all-out race car. Which car that it is, I'm not sure yet, if it's going to be a Corvette or a Trans Am or a Grand National or something like that, or hell, even like a Typhoon or a Cyclone or something like that. I'm not sure. But that's where my itch has really been lying. And a lot of people say, oh, you should build the bike, it's faster, this, that, whatever. Look, let me tell you something. No bike will ever be faster than a car, at least for a long time. And no bike has ever been faster than any car. So for the people that want to say, again, that cars are this or that, whatever, no. A car is faster. It has been proven, as much as I love motorcycles, y'all know me for motorcycles, a bike has never gone around a corner faster, a bike has never out-accelerated a car faster, and it has never been a higher top speed, okay? Now, on the street and stuff like that, and when you get dollar per dollar, like, hell, even like the 600 that I'm sitting on here, yeah, you can go buy a $10,000 bike and take versus, you know, a $70,000 car. This is faster for sure. You know, but when you really want to go fast and stuff like that, and you build a fast car and you're building a fast bike and stuff like that, the, you know, the elites of the elites, it ain't even happening. And even when you race like an F1 car versus, you know, the one of the top cornering bikes in the world, car still stops faster than a motorcycle. But dollar per dollar, you can go faster, quicker on a motorcycle. And I get it, and that's why people do it. You know, to go 7s on a bike versus 7s in a car, you're probably talking 5-6 times the amount to do that in a car versus a motorcycle. So, and some people just like the open air, you know, versus being in a car. It's way different. Doing 150 in a car is not like doing 150 on a bike. So, to each his own, no big deal, you know. There's no right or wrong way to do it. But I would really love to build a real race car, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Just don't know when yet, but hell, stay tuned, you know, when I do start to do it and stuff like that. This is going to be a real race car. This is not going to be a car that I'm going to drive on the street. I will more than likely probably get back in and race competitively, where it will actually be in a class. This is going to be, you know, full cage car, parachute. It's not going to have a license plate and stuff like that because it's never going to be on the street. The outside will look like a street car-ish, but everything inside of it will not, you know, 4 or 5-point roll bar. It's going to have to go through every inspection in the world, you know, to pass safety, fire extinguishers, you know, full tubed front end and this, that, whatever, depending on whatever car that I, you know, decide to choose and pick. Will obviously dictate a lot of the, you know, the way the car is going to look. But I think that's what it is. And, you know, cars are my roots, and I still love the bikes. And the bikes, you know, they're just as big as, you know, part of the roots, because I pretty much got on both of them at the same time. I probably still feel I could drive a car a little bit better than I could drive a bike, even though pretty good at the bike. But again, no matter how good you are, there's always somebody better. So, and that's what it is. But hell, I could change my decision and like that. But we're not talking about building a car that's like Snow White. We're talking, you know, 2,500, 3,000 horsepower plus, you know, potentially full alcohol car and, you know, stuff like that. So we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. So let me know what you guys think. And we'll go from there. And comment below. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for tuning in to another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Peace out. If it starts at 2 horsepower and makes 4, then I know it was 100% increase of what it came for before. I'm looking for the delta and everything in between. And the more measurements and increments I have in between, the finer I can tune either the ramp up power or how smooth it comes in or whatever else that I need to do. It's a tuning tool, guys. Remember that. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope that was informative to a lot of you that watch my stuff. And stay easy, guys. I'll see you for another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Deuces.